My favorite
You
thing
messed
about
it
the
up.
Lion King was Timon and Pumbaa, and they stripped them of the animations, the exaggerating. Bro, don't touch 2D again. Leave it 2D. Just don't do it again.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. I don't
I
care if you
faint.
put. I don't care if you resurrect Tupac and Biggie and had them rapping through the whole thing. Don't touch 2D.
Don't.
Leave it alone. If you make a 2D masterpiece, it won't look good in life unless you try to make it like 2D and a half, like that. All the stuff laughing. I'm sick of it, bro. Bro.
Tis I, Just Henry, the original, once again, and I'm here with my good cousin. What's your name, bro? Tell people your name.
It is Wiz reads wise in the flesh. I gotta remember to talking to the mic. How y'all doing, good people? Hopefully y'all feeling better than me. Your boy is up for like 28 hours now. The grind never stops.
A few moments later.
I'm gonna just say that God bless everybody, because
100%.
really it needs to be more love, but it's really
100%.
Preparedness. So just be prepared. Look out for yourself. Look out for those that you love. And I love that. That's what's up. They mutilated that song in the newer version of Lion King, of which I was completely disappointed by. How do you take Lion King and completely destroy it? Like, matter of fact, that's why I haven't seen Mulan. I ain't watched the live action Mulan.
No, yeah. Them live action
Too many people told me
over.
not to watch that. I'm like, what is going on?
My favorite thing about the Lion King was Timon and Pumbaa, and they stripped them of the animations, the exaggerating. Bro, don't touch 2D again. Leave it 2D. Just don't do it again.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. I don't care if you
faint.
put. I don't care if you resurrect Tupac and Biggie and had them rapping through the whole thing. Don't touch 2D.
Don't.
Leave it alone. If you make a 2D masterpiece, it won't look good in life unless you try to make it like 2D and a half, like that. All the stuff laughing. I'm sick of it, bro. Bro. We watched Lion King because Donnell loves that movie. We watch it. I knew it was gonna be bad.
She like the new one?
No, she likes Lion King. Period.
Oh,
it's the only movie where you can play, and that girl will cry every time, knowing the how things go down.
Yeah, Mufasa about to die.
So we watch it, and I was like, "This is awful." This is watching Discovery without the sexy narrator. Like this. Dude. It was
been in the forest for 2 weeks.
Bro, them Discovery's narrators hit different. I'm sorry, they hit different. Y'all do y'all thing like Japanese people in animes, and then you hear the English dub of it. Them Discovery narrators, y'all deserve y'all pay, bro. Like
That's real.
that Lion King movie was awful. The music was terrible.
I mean, it was not good. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what it was about the songs they made back then. I don't know about the production, like how they actually recorded them, maybe differently. But now it sounds not dreadful. I won't say that. It was not as good as the original,
and that's the problem.
That's why you should have left it alone.
That's exactly the problem.
It alone with this live action craziness, or just live action what was there. Like, just use the original voices and kept it with. Come on.
No, don't do none of that. Leave it alone. What they should have done is just create another Lion King and just make it real or something. That way we don't have such a strong comparison, because when you have Lion King and you call it Lion King
to the real story.
Most of the people who watched that movie as a kid are still alive to this day.
Correct.
Therefore,
to this day.
therefore, comma, we're gonna go back and see it, and we're gonna be up. It's literally like them making an Iron Man 1, 2, and 3 and replacing Robert Downey Jr.
You'd rule. Oh, I'd be so pissed. Yo, because I'm actually still emotional about the whole Wolverine thing. I'm still trying to grasp that. I'm like,
it's
and then the whole new Batman thing. Isn't the new Batman the guy from Twilight?
I don't know. I just know it's watched.
I gotta find out because I thought I heard my sister say that.
I don't know who it is.
Because she said it in her fandom voice. I'm like,
yeah, I don't know about none of that. I just know it's watched. Okay. Why it's watched? Because I always like how they try to recreate villains. And with the comic book universe, if it's like every movie tries to redo or re-implement the character, right?
Yeah.
And so the Riddler in this case looks much darker than Jim Carrey one. I think the biggest beef about when he was first introduced, the with the poison ivy and all them, and it was too lighthearted, it was too comical. It seemed more so like a kid movie.
It was a comic booky
thing. and that's
the
fine.
Color scheme, the color palette, all of that. And the way the scenes move, the angles, all comic.
It did have that. That's true. They're very vivid too.
The cuts were just, all they were missing was the bow and the zap and the zoom.
Well, the old school one, but I like the darker versions of Batman. I think he's more true to his character.
It's always better that way.
So when was it Christopher Nolan, the Dark Knight trilogy when they came out, and Christian Bale's?
Man, you don't like Michael Keaton Batman?
Was that the one with the Two-Face?
Wasn't that the first one? Yeah, no, that was the first one with
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah,
that was dark though, so that's why I didn't
like that.
Yeah, I like the darker ones.
Okay. And I didn't hear you say Mr. Keaton.
I named the Dark Knight series, and I was gonna say the darker ones. Yeah, so they was simply just darker. Like it's the same thing when you like One Punch Man. I literally just like darker stuff. It's just all it is.
But what's his name's mouth looks funny. Oh, come on, Henry.
Two-Face?
No, the Batman in the Dark Knight.
Christian Bale?
Christian Bale. His mouth looks too like you know how it's like chiseled, like that peak right there with your lip. So it goes like it's pointed, and then it's got the point right next to it. It's like upside down fangs on his lips. So it's like, but then he talks like this, and then he speaks. But he was really running. It sounded like he was running out of breath to keep his voice like that. I'm really just saying. It was just his mouth looked kind of funny. That's all I'm saying. It's not Michael Keaton.
I don't know. I think Christian Bale's Batman was fine. I think.
Oh, man, Michael Keaton Batman was better.
I don't know about none of that. Convincing. I don't know if I agree with that, nor if I know if it was more convincing.
Michael Keaton. Done. I'm dropping the gavel on this.
I don't know,
first Batman was the best Batman.
Oh, bro, super tweaking with you. That doesn't even make sense,
dog. I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the actor. I'm talking about Batman, the character who played Batman. He was the best. Matter of fact, the Joker in that one, top Joker for me too.
Bro, the video's done. We ain't talking no more. Jack Nicholson.
You think Heath Ledger was better?
100%. His Heath Ledger's Joker was a madman. Jack Nicholson's Joker, while good, is a lunatic. Heath Ledger's Joker, you couldn't convince me no other character literally just wanted to see the world burn. Alfred spoke the realest stuff that embodied that Joker. You crazy. See, the thing about, here's how technology works. Over time, it gets better. Over time, it gets better.
Yeah, I got it.
Which means actors, they learn more about characters.
Yeah.
Technology gets to show more dynamic scenes. It's supposed to be better. It's legendary.
He had, all right, I'm going to say, because of the handicap difference, because of age and athletic ability, it's an even between the two.
It's supposed to be better.
I'm teasing. I really did love Heath Ledger's Joker.
They're still and it's not like
I did not like the Joker, that movie. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. It was good, but it wasn't like, I don't know, man. It didn't feel like it was still true to the Joker storyline that I knew from Batman. Like, it didn't feel like it was the same Joker though.
The beautiful thing about the Joker character is you can play with it in a multitude of ways. And so, because it really doesn't have he really doesn't have an origin story. He has origins, right? Like Superman, they play with it. So it's more so about what did Joaquin Phoenix, I think that's his name, what did he add to the Joker that no other Joker has done? That's how I've always been looking at him. And I think his Joker was unique as crap.
The pedophilic aspect when he came and saw the boy when he was young, that was ridiculous. Like, that don't even make sense. Like, how you so involved with this family from that long? Like, for real, you don't come back later. And I know they were going to the movies because I tapped into their freaking their schedule, and I'm here outside in the alley and I'm gonna shoot them down. That's the story I know as far as them getting shot after the movies in the alley. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give me the pearls, the pearls pop. Come on, I need the pearls to pop every time Bruce's mama, you know what I'm saying?
Didn't Joker inciting that riot kill Bruce Wayne's parents?
Say again?
Didn't him, like when he shot the television host, him inciting that riot, didn't he lead to people rampage and go kill Bruce's parents?
No.
That didn't happen at the end of the movie?
No, are you talking about in that movie?
In the Joker, yeah.
Which is ridiculous because it was supposed to be the Joker that shot him.
Nuh-uh.
Who shot? Okay, you need to watch the original Batman again, sir. The comic. The comics even were showing that it's the dad. They got shot in the alley, about to get robbed by the Joker before he turned into the Joker.
That's interesting.
He was a hoodlum at that point.
I think, but I remember that being the case in the Jack Nicholson movie where he's older. But I've seen
the Joker. He's
a
softie. He ain't dog. Excuse me,
bro.
To start, he was a softie. He wasn't gangster. He wasn't gangster until later. Like he was crazy. He was psycho later. He wasn't gangster like gangster movie. Heath Ledger was gangster movie. He was gangster movie.
Yeah,
He's
but we saw Heath Ledger as the Joker. We didn't see Heath Ledger becoming a Joker. Jack Nicholson, we saw how he became the Joker as a mafia dude, right?
Right. And that's the story.
But they play it on in multiple reasons. In multiple ways. The comics do that all the time.
I don't like it.
I don't know. But
the freaking multiverse. You're messing with my mind. Watcher, are you watching?
I agree wholeheartedly about comic books, especially you see that a lot in America. If they do that to Naruto, I have a problem. I'm just saying right now. I'm just saying right now.
If you hear Naruto in Spanish, that's what you mean? Bro, that's hilarious.
If they do that rewrite stuff, I would be upset.
Next on Telemundo, Naruto. That is hilarious.
If they rewrite and give Naruto universe where a bunch of silly stuff happens, I would be upset.
That's so
I don't like that comic books do it. I know why they doing it. They'll business side of it.
They'll probably play Boruto right after.
Bro.
Just to spite it.
Well, no, man. The Batman movies, I love them all.
I do love them all.
I really stuff like that. You don't appreciate the director's inputs because they like to put their perspective on things. I appreciate that stuff. Even if it's not a commercial success, it's still a classic.
Yeah, I get you.
Because it stands out, even if box office didn't appreciate it.
They didn't, but Batman is a cult classic. It will always live through because it is dynamite,
bro.
Batman goes nowhere. Like Batman is one of the most favorite because of the fact that he has no real superpowers, but he's still fantastic. It's
Batman superpowers riches. That's why everybody
can't be the superpower.
That's
man.
what it is.
You don't throw money at everything.
He drive around in it. He wear it on his belt.
The utility belt. That is hilarious. Oh my god,
that's a good one though.
He's not my favorite, but
he definitely my favorite.
I still dig Batman, man. Batman is a good storyline.
Regular Joe's is where it's at. Batman is where it's at.
It's the work. It's the work.
He fighting against.
Especially when you had multiple Batmans trying to be Batman in the Batman movie that got off by Joker. It was hilarious.
The Killing Joke? Is that the one you're talking about?
No, with the Heath Ledger's joint.
Oh,
he was
yeah.
Off in them boys. You saw Buddy with the what is it? The umpire chest vest thing. He had the umpire vest on. He had the black. It was bad. I was
watch
dude,
the Dark Knight trilogy again.
You need to be able to be. I like Bane That was the best Bane, though.
I was just about to credit that because that was Bane. Every time you saw Bane in the cartoons, he was never as unique in the genes as he was.
Yes.
Every time. So when I saw that Bane, I was like,
I was endeared to that Bane. If I could find a mask like that, like a literal mask, you can put little filters in, and I could walk around and really be meeting the CDC guidelines. Anybody, please show me where I can get a Bane mask. A Bane mask that is CDC approved. I need to make sure that I'm out there looking like, doing
the football pose.
I forgot what he said in the movie. Oh man, I need to watch the movie again so I can get my fresh the script back in my head. You know what I mean? Oh man, he was saying some brilliant phrases. He has some good one-liners in there. Bane,
he was great.
This is the first time Bane you can listen to Bane have an actual conversation.
Yeah.
Like, and everything else, he just turn up.
That was, I think, when that movie first came out, I was like, why they put Bane there? He whack. And then I think one of my Brody's friends, he was like, you don't read the comics because you wouldn't say that if you actually read the comics enough to know who Bane actually was before the cartoons started ruining him.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was big.
That's the American way, man. We get to completely ruin anything we want.
TV over books, unfortunately. Well, now it's the internet over TV.
Yeah,
which still resides over books.
My
even though books influence all of it. Hey,
all of it.
But hey, that was a good listen. I love it, man. I love literature. Love it.
Hey, give me the news, man. I'll read the news
is full of sensational BS.
I know. They do speak like sensationalists.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like,
that's what it is.
Look at me, I'm a writer. I'm a journalist.
Sensational BS.
Can you read my work?
Exactly like that.
You like it. You like it. I was on third page. Yes, right underneath the underwear commercial.